The day can set down its weight now. The mind can set down its busy stories. The heart can soften. This is a gentle hour, an hour for kindness. The body has done enough, and it is safe to slow down. A soft light, a quiet breath, and a tender intention are all that are needed. Let the breath lengthen just a little, like a tide that goes out farther than before. In for a count that feels comfortable, out for a count a little longer. 4 in, 6 out works beautifully for many. The longer out-breath tells the whole system, peace is here. The shoulders lower, the jaw loosens, the belly relaxes. A hand placed over the heart can be a sweet cue for safety. It says, this moment is friendly, this moment is allowed. Set an intention in simple words. Let it be gentle and clear. Tonight I choose rest. Tonight I welcome prosperity that grows while I sleep. Feel how that intention lands in the body. If there is any tightness, breathe patience into it, as a kind friend would. The body is so willing to help when it feels cared for. The bed can become a small sanctuary, not through perfect conditions, but through a kind attitude. It is enough to tidy a single spot, dim a light, or draw a curtain. It is enough to whisper to the space, this room supports my growth. Thoughts do not need to be forced to stop. Instead, let them pass like birds crossing a wide sky and guide attention again and again to calm breath, warm hand, and kind words. Wealth is not only numbers on a screen or coins in a jar. Wealth is also steadiness, ideas, helpful people, time that opens, energy that returns. Before sleep, let the mind meet a kinder picture of wealth. Not something chased, but something welcomed, like sunlight entering a room when the window is opened. In this hour, there is no pushing, there is only alignment. From alignment, steps tomorrow will be clear and simple. For now, the goal is softness. A relaxed nervous system can hear the quiet suggestions of life. A rested body repairs and restores, and from that repair, better choices rise with ease. A good entryway into softness is breath. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. After a few minutes, the chest loosens and the head feels lighter. Now add a sentence. Let it be spoken softly or just formed on the inside. Peace fills this room. Prosperity grows as I rest. If these words feel new or tender, let them be gentle guests. Say them once on an out-breath and allow the echo to fade. Say them again and notice how the ribs and belly answer with ease. This is not a spell. This is cooperation with how the body and mind work together. Calm words shape calm chemistry. Calm chemistry supports clear thinking and useful action. If the mind brings worries, give them a seat, but not the whole room. A small paper on the bedside can hold one line. I will meet this tomorrow with calm focus. Write the simplest version of any concern. Then add, for tonight, I rest. The page becomes a trusted helper. It says to the mind, this has not been ignored. It has been scheduled. The mind loves that. A second line on the same paper can hold a wish. I welcome an easy idea about this. Then let it be. Sleep has a wise way of sorting and healing. Morning often brings a cleaner view. Invite the body to participate fully in this intention. Rest one palm over the heart and one over the belly. Breathe gently. Offer an affirmation as the breath flows out. It is safe to receive. Another breath. I am open to generous flow. If these words stir doubt, that is natural. Doubt simply shows where care is needed. The answer is not force. The answer is steadiness. Repeat the words with kindness, not pressure. Over nights and weeks, the inner ground becomes more fertile, and seeds of new ideas take root. There is no need to fix an entire life in one night. The night is for comfort, for soft preparation. The mind may try to make wealth a hard mountain. Let wealth become instead a river that moves in gentle curves. Rivers do not rush. They keep to a steady course, and everything living gathers around them. Quiet breath invites that river to come closer. A small smile, no performance, just a whisper of kindness, can make the chest feel warm. Warmth is a bridge to trust, and trust is such a good friend of prosperity. Create a closing whisper for this hour. Let it be a sentence that blesses the night. This rest multiplies my good. Or, as I sleep, my life organizes around ease and growth. Speak it once more on the long out-breath. The bed holds the body. The breath rocks like a cradle. Nothing urgent needs to happen. Safety grows in simple, steady ways. With that safety, the mind releases its grip. With that release, space opens for better ideas, cleaner choices, and kinder timing. This is a nightly doorway into a more prosperous life, and it is gentle enough to walk through every evening. The mind and the body are partners. Each moment of calm shifts the chemistry of the whole system. Stress raises a kind of inner alarm that says, protect, freeze, hold tight. Calm raises a different inner message that says, heal, digest, build. The nighttime is nature's gift for healing, digesting, and building. When the mind offers kind thoughts before sleep, the body hears them as permission to repair. Muscles loosen, breathing steadies, the heart's rhythm smooths out, the gut becomes more peaceful. This is not just comfort, it is a foundation for wise action tomorrow. Decisions made from a steady place are almost always better for health, relationships, and finances. Thoughts act like gentle drops of water wearing a path through soft soil. What is repeated before sleep settles deeper. This is why kind sentences and steady breath matter. They are small, but they are repeated. Repetition carves a pathway. Over time, the mind begins to travel that path naturally, and the body learns that safety is available. From safety, creativity rises. From creativity, doors open. A refreshed mind can see a solution that felt invisible yesterday. A soothed nervous system can make a brave phone call or send a clear message or ask for fair pay without trembling. Wealth is circulation. Circulation needs open channels. Calm opens channels. A gentle example helps. Think of the way a quiet morning leads to clearer tasks and fewer mistakes. This nighttime calm is the seed of that morning clarity. When the system rests well, energy is stored like a battery charging. During the day, that stored energy becomes focus and endurance. Focus and endurance allow for steady progress on the few actions that matter most. Many chase complicated strategies while running on empty. A better way is to let the night restore the battery and let the morning spend that energy on simple, high-value steps. The mind-body partnership makes this possible. The mind also benefits from a simple structure. Offer it a small routine it can rely on, a few breaths with longer exhales, a hand over the heart, a single sentence of intention, a journal note, one concern parked for tomorrow, and one small wish welcomed. These steps are not heavy. They are light and repeatable. Light and repeatable practices change lives. The nervous system trusts what is steady. Every night, offer the same cues, and soon the body will relax more quickly, like a favorite song that brings calm as soon as it begins. Affirmations are bridges between states. They carry the mind from fear to calm, from not enough to safe to receive. Choose a few that feel kind and true enough to repeat. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. Money is a tool I use with wisdom and care. I bless what I have, and I welcome more good. Speak them softly on the out-breath. If the words feel too bright at first, soften them. I am willing to believe that life can support me. Willingness is a powerful door. Over time, willingness matures into trust. It helps to see wealth as wholesome circulation, giving, receiving, saving, investing in learning, and enjoying simple comforts without guilt. The body relaxes when money is seen as a neutral tool that can carry love. When money carries love, choices become kinder and clearer. Stress loosens its grip. This change in inner scenery is not fantasy. It is a practice of focusing on what helps the system function well. A well-functioning system sees opportunities more easily, speaks more kindly, and thinks more clearly. All of this has real effects on wealth. So guide the mind with gentle limits. Not every thought is true or useful, especially at night. If a fearful thought appears, bless it for trying to protect and let it pass. Return to breath. Return to the warm hand. Return to the simple sentence that sets the tone for sleep. The mind will learn that bedtime is not the hour for solving, but the hour for receiving care. Care first, solutions later. This order restores power. A cared-for mind is far more capable than a frightened one. Add a small note on the bedside about timing. At night, I soothe. In the morning, I act. This clear boundary teaches the mind what to do, and the body gladly follows. With practice, the line between night and day becomes a healthy rhythm. Soothing leads to sleep, sleep leads to energy, energy leads to action, action leads to results, results feed trust, and trust makes soothing even easier. This is the loop that builds a prosperous life from the inside out. Now that intention and understanding are in place, let the day be cleared from the body in a kind, simple way. Tension can leave just as it arrived, through the door of breath and attention. Begin at the crown of the head and move down with care. Notice the forehead. So much thinking gathers there. Let the forehead soften as if the skin could grow wider. The eyes worked all day. Let them rest in their sockets. The small muscles around the eyes can loosen like petals after rain. The jaw can part just a little, with the tongue resting easily. If teeth have been held tight, allow space to return. Many hold effort in the face. Offer that effort a chair and let it sit down. Let attention flow to the back of the head and the neck. Invite length without strain. Shoulders carry invisible bags filled with to-dos and concerns. These bags can be placed at the foot of the bed for the night. They will be there in the morning if needed. For now, the shoulders can lower as if they trust the mattress to hold some of their burden. The collarbones widen. The chest opens a little. Notice the breath entering and leaving. Make the out-breath longer again and hear a soft sigh. A sigh is the body's way of saying, thank you. Move gently to the upper back, the place that holds uprightness and duty. It can loosen. Invite the rib cage to move freely, like a bellows that no longer has to force air. The heart space in the center of the chest is a warm hearth. Place a hand there and feel steady heat. Offer a phrase on the out-breath. I release what is heavy. I keep what is helpful. Let this phrase be as soft as a lullaby, not a command. The body listens better to kindness than to orders. Let attention drift to the belly. Many carry worry there. Place the second hand on the belly and breathe slowly into the lower ribs. Let the belly rise on the inhale and soften on the exhale. Say quietly, soften. If strong feelings appear, that is okay. They are old guests asking for acknowledgement. Nod to them and exhale. No need to open old stories. This is just an exit for tension. The hips can be included now, the sockets that hold forward motion. They worked, they can settle. Let the heaviness of the pelvis sink into the support beneath. Safety is a physical sensation, not only an idea. Move down the thighs, knees, calves. Send kindness to the knees for carrying the day's steps. Let the calves uncoil. Ankles, feet, and toes can grow warm and wide. Many forget the feet until they ache. Bless them with a thought of gratitude. They help the whole life move forward. Once the body has been greeted in this way, pause and notice how different it feels from the start. Even a few minutes of attention can change the inner weather. Now, cleanse the mind's field. A simple practice helps. Take one page and write 3 lines. First, a line about something that felt hard today. Keep it plain. Second, a line about one small thing that went well. It can be tiny. Third, a line about one helpful lesson or next step. This short page is a filter. It lets the grit go through and keeps the gold. Close the notebook and say, "For tonight, this is enough." The mind understands boundaries and relaxes when it trusts that important things have a place. If scarcity words rise, words like never or not enough, meet them with breath and a kinder phrase. Try this rhythm for 2 minutes. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6, and pair the out-breath with the words, "I am safe to exhale what I do not need." After a few cycles, switch to, "I keep what nourishes me." This is not denying real concerns. It is choosing a state that can meet those concerns wisely. Calm is not a luxury. It is a skill that protects health, relationships, and finances. Gentle tapping with fingertips over the heart or collarbones can help the nervous system settle. Tap lightly, no precision needed, and say, "It is okay to let go now." Another round, "I can meet tomorrow with fresh eyes." If tears come, let them be cleansing rain. If yawns come, welcome them. Yawns are the body's door into rest. If no strong feeling appears, that is fine too. The practice works quietly, even when it seems ordinary. Forgiveness can lighten the load. Forgiveness does not excuse harm, it restores freedom inside. Offer a soft statement that releases the grip of the day. "I set myself free from harsh judgments, and I set others free to learn in their own time." Notice the breath after these words. Often the chest grows a little wider. Space is wealth too. Space gives room for new movement. Offer a few closing affirmations. Choose the ones that feel sincere and peaceful. Say them once or twice, then let them rest inside like seeds. "I release what is heavy. I keep what is helpful. Peace is my home base. My body knows how to rest, repair, and restore. Prosperity finds me as I sleep." Pair each line with a longer out-breath and allow the body to respond in its own way. One more small action seals the practice. Place tomorrow's concern list and a pen where it will be seen in the morning. This signals to the mind that there will be a clear moment to plan, and that planning does not need to happen now. The mind can rest when it trusts there will be time later. Now, the room can feel like a cradle again. The breath can rock, the body can sink, the heart can glow with a quiet yes. Calm is here, safety is here. The night is kind, and within that kindness, wealth quietly multiplies in ways seen and unseen. Gratitude is a gentle trainer of the whole system. It turns the focus from what is missing to what is present, and the body hears that turn as safety. Safety lets breath deepen, muscles loosen, and the heart open to possibility. Before sleep, let there be a short, easy practice. Take a page and write 3 to 5 blessings from the day. Let them be simple. A roof that kept out the rain, clean water in a glass, a message that brought a smile, a body that carried the day, a small moment of ease. The size does not matter, the feeling does. After each line, pause for one long out-breath. Feel how the chest softens when a blessing is named with care. The mind often chases more and better. Gratitude says, "I see the good here." What is seen grows. Attention is like light in a garden. Where light goes, life wakes up. This practice is not a trick to avoid real needs. It is a way to build a steady base. A base of calm helps wise action take root. Gratitude repeated at night teaches the nervous system to expect support. When the system expects support, it releases tight patterns and welcomes new paths. The body hears thank you as a sign that danger has passed. In that relief, the brain links to networks that solve, learn, and create. Each thank you is a small door to those networks. That is why a short list on paper can change the feeling in the whole room. It is not the pen that holds power. It is the loving gaze that the pen directs. Let the list touch different areas of life. One line for the body. Thank you for steady breath. One line for relationships or kindness. Thank you for that warm word. One line for livelihood or learning. Thank you for the chance to grow. One line for simple comfort. Thank you for a blanket, for the bed, for a quiet corner. One line for spirit. Thank you for guidance, seen and unseen. As each line lands, place a hand over the heart and say, I receive this. Receiving is a skill. Many were trained to give and to strive while bracing. Gratitude with receiving loosens that brace. There may be resistance at first. If the mind argues, meet it with care. Add a sentence. I am willing to find one true thing to appreciate. Willingness is a kind doorway. Start where the truth can hold. If the day felt hard, gratitude can be as plain as, thank you for the strength that carried me, or thank you for the lesson that will help me next time. No need for bright, loud words. Honest gratitude heals faster than forced praise. The body relaxes when words match reality with kindness. Some like to keep a small prosperity jar beside the bed. Each night, write one blessing on a slip of paper and place it in the jar. Watch it fill week by week. This is not only symbolic, it trains the eyes to notice support. During the day, the mind will start to collect moments to place in the jar later. That shift trains thoughts to scan for good, and that scan eases stress. Lower stress means clearer choices, and clearer choices lead to better money habits, better timing, and better words in key moments. This is how gratitude grows prosperity from the inside out. Let there be a body practice with the list. After writing, lay the paper on the chest for a few breaths. Feel the slow rise and fall. Silent words can float on the out-breath. Gratitude grows what I value. Repeat 3 times with no rush. If it feels right, touch the paper to the forehead, the heart, and the belly, saying softly, clear mind, open heart, calm power. These small cues tie thoughts to body in a friendly loop. When the loop is friendly, sleep has an easy path in, and wealth has an easy path out into life. Add a brief scan through the day to bless the channels that carry prosperity. Bless hands for their work. Bless voice for its words. Bless ears for their listening. Bless eyes for catching opportunities. Bless feet for steady steps. Bless time for its lessons. Bless money already present in any amount with the words, thank you for coming. May you circulate with care and return with friends. This kind tone clears shame and invites flow. Shame closes the hand. Blessing opens it without grasping. There may be memories that rise, the times when good felt scarce or when money brought tension. Meet those memories with a gentle boundary. You may pass through, you do not run this night. Offer an antidote. I bless the past for its lessons and set the pattern of peace now. Place one palm at the back of the neck and one over the heart. Breathe slow. Gratitude turns the head toward light, even while acknowledging shadows. Shadows soften in that light, and wisdom remains. End the practice with 3 quiet statements, spaced by slow exhales. I bless what is here. I welcome more good. I give and receive with ease. Let them rest inside, No need to repeat many times. Quality of attention beats quantity of words. Close the notebook. The system has been tuned towards safety and sufficiency. In that state, sleep nourishes, and ideas come like gentle visitors. Prosperity likes a peaceful home. Gratitude prepares the room. There is a tender root that feeds every healthy change, the sense of being worthy of good. Worthiness is not a prize given by others. It is a birthright that grows when treated with care. At night, the old story of not enough can echo. Let this be the hour when that story loosens. Sit or lie with one hand over the heart and one over the belly. Feel the warmth under the palms. Say softly, "It is safe to receive." Pause and notice any sensation, tightness, warmth, emptiness, or calm. All sensations are welcome. Say again, "It is safe to receive." The nervous system learns through gentle repetition paired with a kind touch. Often, old beliefs are stored not only in thought, but in posture. Shoulders rise, jaw tightens, breath stays high in the chest. A simple release helps. Let the shoulders fall, let the exhale lengthen. Offer the body a phrase it can trust. I am allowed to be supported. This is not about taking from others. It is about letting life's good reach open hands. Many were taught to refuse help, to keep needs hidden, to prove value by doing more. That way is heavy. A lighter way begins with allowing. Allow kindness. Allow fair pay. Allow time to rest. Allow desires to be heard without shame. A soft mirror practice can help. Place a mirror nearby or simply close the eyes and picture kind eyes. Speak to those eyes with honesty and care. I am willing to believe I am worthy of increasing good. If the words feel too large, start with, I am willing to be willing. In time, the statement can grow to, I deserve to be well paid for my work. I deserve to learn and to keep what I learn. I deserve to feel safe with money. Worthiness is not arrogance, it is acceptance of truth. Every life has value, and value deserves support. Journaling can meet the mind where it lives. Draw 2 columns. Title 1, Old Story. Title the other, Healing Truth. In the old story, write one sentence that often appears, such as, I always mess up money, or good things never last, or I must give more than I receive. In the healing truth, write a kinder sentence that is both hopeful and believable. I am learning one small skill at a time. Good things can last when cared for. Giving and receiving can be balanced. Keep it simple. Read the new line 3 times with slow breath. Let the body feel the words, not just the head. Forgiveness is part of worthiness work. Forgive past choices made in fear or confusion. Forgive moments of silence when a voice wanted to speak. Forgive times when money felt bigger than inner strength. Forgiveness does not remove responsibility, it removes the whip. The whip does not help growth, kindness does. Speak inwardly. I set myself free from harsh judgment. I learn and move forward. The chest often opens a little after those words. That opening is space for new patterns. A soothing touch practice builds the new pattern. With the right hand on the heart, gently trace small circles. With each circle, say, I am lovable. Pause. I am capable. Pause. I am safe to receive. Notice any emotion. If tears come, they water roots. If calm comes, it strengthens trunks. If numbness comes, continue softly. Numbness is a layer that melts with warmth. Keep circles slow for 1 or 2 minutes. Then rest hands on the belly and breathe into the lower ribs. Say, my body knows how to heal this. Trust the body's wisdom. It repairs wounds and balances systems every night. Worthiness work supports that repair. Let the idea of money shift from a judge into a helper. Money can be a tool that expresses care, paying for clean food, safe shelter, time for rest, learning that lifts, gifts that bless. When money is seen as a carrier of care, shame fades. It becomes natural to accept fair payment for service and to give with wisdom. Say gently, I use money with love, and money returns with love. Allow the words to sit for a while. In silence, notice the exhale lengthen. To anchor worthiness, offer 3 short affirmations on the out-breath, not as a chant, but as a promise to the self. It is safe to receive. I am enough, and I am growing. I welcome generous flow that matches my integrity. Integrity matters. It makes worthiness feel clean and grounded. The mind rests when values and actions match. Each night, set the intention to align choices with values. The body will help with signals. Ease for yes, tightness for no. Trust grows from listening to those signals. Close this part with a small vow written on the same bedside paper. Tonight, I treat myself with dignity. Read it once, then place the paper where it can be seen in the morning. Dignity is the soil where worthiness grows strong. A dignified life asks for fair treatment and makes fair choices. As this soil strengthens, prosperity has a steady place to root. The night carries this vow into the deep mind, and repair continues while sleep holds the body. A healthy relationship with wealth is not a chase, it is stewardship. A steward is a kind guardian, a wise guide, a calm manager of flow. A steward listens, plans in simple steps, acts with care, and adjusts with grace. This identity takes pressure off. No need to be perfect, flashy, or fast. Stewardship loves clarity, consistency, and kindness. Before sleep, slide into this identity as one would slide into warm water. Let the mind speak in first person. As a wise steward, I guide resources with clarity and care. Say it once and feel how the ribs expand. Say it again and feel how the shoulders lower. The body recognizes calm authority. Create a simple picture of what a steward does. A steward knows what is coming in, what is going out, what is being kept for safety, and what is being planted for growth. This can be very plain, a small note that lists 4 lines: in, out, save, grow. The numbers do not need to be exact at night. The important part is the posture. The posture is, I look, I learn, I lead. Many avoid looking because looking brings discomfort, but looked at with kindness, numbers become friends. They tell a clear story, and clear stories are easier to change than blurry ones. Speak softly. I can look with love. Place a hand on the belly and a hand over the heart. Offer the body 3 sentences that match stewardship. I carry calm authority with money. I make small, steady improvements. I choose clarity over confusion. Breathe with each line, longer out-breaths. If the mind brings old roles, spender to soothe pain, saver from fear, avoider to escape shame, meet each role with respect and offer a new job description. To the spender, we can soothe with rest, art, walks, breath. Money can be used for joy with a plan. To the saver, we will save with care and also allow life to be enjoyed in fair measure. To the avoider, we face small truths each day. Small truths are kind. In this way, parts within learn to follow a steady leader. A steward sets soft boundaries. Boundaries are not walls, they are pathways. One helpful boundary at night. No solving big money puzzles now. This hour is for soothing and setting direction. Write 1 sentence for tomorrow that begins, one small step I will take is. Keep it tiny. Open a document, list monthly bills, send 1 email, put $5 in a savings jar, read 1 page of a simple book on money, review 1 line of a bank statement. Tiny steps reduce fear. Fear fades when experience grows. Experience grows from doing small things often. An identity grows stronger with rituals. Choose a light ritual for stewardship that takes less than 5 minutes at night. It can be the 4-line note, in, out, save, grow, with the best guess for today. It can be one question on paper. What did I do today that a wise steward would be proud of? Answers can be humble, made a calm choice, paused before spending, learned a new term, asked a fair price, said no to a draining demand. Pride here is not bragging. It is a quiet, well done that teaches the mind to repeat what works. Language matters. Speak about money with gentle clarity. Trade always and never for more and more. Trade, I'm bad with money, for I am becoming a caring, clear steward. Trade, I blew it, for I learned and I adjust. Speak these lines aloud if possible. The ears need to hear the voice carry new truth. The body needs to feel the vibration of kind authority. Over time, the voice becomes a trusted leader inside, and the old harsh voice grows quiet. Let the steward identity reach into posture again. Lie or sit with the spine long but relaxed, chin soft, face easy. This posture says, I am present and calm. In this shape, breathe and say, I guide resources with care and courage. Courage here is not force. It is steady presence with what is real. Courage looks at the bill and also looks at the blessing. Courage asks for fair pay and also sets aside a small amount for future plans. Courage keeps promises to the self. If the plan says save, save. If the plan says invest in learning, learn. Each kept promise builds trust. Trust inside becomes trust outside, and trusted people attract trusted partners, clients, and opportunities. If the mind worries about not knowing enough, bless the student within. Every wise steward was once a beginner. Speak the student vow. I learn one clear thing at a time. Choose one topic for the week. Tracking spending, making a simple budget, building an emergency cushion, negotiating kindly, understanding interest, setting up automatic transfers. Write the topic on a sticky note near the bed. The note is not pressure, it is direction. Direction calms the mind. Calmed minds sleep, and sleeping minds process and file new knowledge with ease. Close this part with a short written line that begins, as a wise steward, I. Let the hand fill in the rest with a true value. Choose honesty over hiding. Keep my word to myself. Bless money and let it bless others. Release what drains and welcome what nourishes. Act with patience and consistency. Read the line once with a long out breath. Place the paper where morning eyes will see it. This is not a to-do list. It is an identity reminder. Actions will rise from identity as naturally as breath rises from lungs. End the night's identity practice with 3 gentle affirmations spoken like a prayer to the inner self. I carry calm authority with money. I guide resources with clarity and care. I move forward in small, steady steps. Allow silence to follow. The room feels a little wider. The body feels a little heavier in the best way. Rest heavy, not worry heavy. The steward rests. The garden rests. In rest, roots deepen. In the morning, growth will show itself in simple, honest ways. Let the inner screen grow quiet and friendly. This is the hour to plant a clear, simple picture that the deep mind can carry through the night. Keep it small and real, like a gentle pebble in the pocket, not a heavy stone. See one scene of financial ease that could happen within weeks or months, not years away. It could be a message that says approved, a number on a page that brings a calm smile, a calm talk where value is honored and pay is fair, or a hand placing a small cushion of savings into a safe place. Keep it simple and kind. Notice the shape of the room in that scene, the temperature of the air, the feeling in the chest. Let the hands soften. Notice the breath, steady and deep. Bring the senses in. what is heard, what is touched, what is seen in this scene. This is not forcing a fantasy. This is rehearsing safety and clarity so that the body learns how ease feels. The body then guides choices that match that feeling. Let the scene glide at the pace of the breath. Inhale and stand inside it. Exhale and let the shoulders sink as if the outcome were friendly and close. If the mind throws in worry, smile at it the way one smiles at a child who needs comfort, then return to the scene. Say softly, "This feeling guides my steps." Place one palm over the heart. The heart is the inner compass. When it feels steady, the mind hears the signal. This is the direction. When the signal is steady, it is easier to say yes to what supports life and no to what drains it. That alone multiplies wealth over time. Now trace this scene backward by a step or two. Ask very gently, what is the one action that led here? Keep it tiny. A short note sent with calm words, a bill paid on time, a tidy review of last month's spending, a clear boundary kept, a fair request made. Let the breath widen as each possibility floats by. Pick one that feels clean and reachable. Pair it with the next morning. Whisper, "I will take that step." The mind loves a plan that is not heavy. The body loves a plan that begins with breath, not fear. If old pictures appear, memories of loss, times when the door seemed closed, bless them for what they taught and let them pass. Say, "I keep the wisdom and I set the weight down." Then let the gentle scene return. Keep it steady for a minute or two. The brain records by repetition and feeling. Keep the mood warm. Warmth is a sign of safety. Safety is the soil where new growth takes root. Seal this night vision with 3 easy lines, spoken on the long out-breath. I welcome right opportunities. I am safe to receive. This feeling shows me the way. Let the last line echo. Trust that the deep mind is listening. Trust that sleep will carry it where it needs to go. Prosperity loves follow-through, and follow-through loves small steps. Large plans can drain courage. Tiny steps build it. Before sleep, write one clear action for the morning. Keep it so small that it almost seems too easy. Open one document and name it Money Clarity. Move $5 to savings. Update one line in a simple tracker. Draft one fair message asking for the rate that honors the work. Read one page from a kind book on money basics. Put one subscription on pause. Place one item aside to sell or donate. One step is enough because one step invites the next, and the next invites momentum. Lay out what is needed for that one step. If it is a message, place the device where it will be seen with a draft line ready. If it is a review, place the notebook open to the right page with a pen on top. If it is a call, write the number on a sticky note near the kettle so morning tea becomes the cue. This is how the outer world supports the inner vow. Friction drops. When friction is low, action rises. State the step in present tense, kind and direct. I open the tracker and write today's 3 lines. I move $5 to safety. I send the calm message about my fee. Read it once aloud. Let the voice carry steady power. The body believes the voice. Then set the note where eyes will find it after waking. If the mind raises the common protest, it is not enough. Offer a new truth. Small steps, done daily, carry great power. Speak it like a rhythm. Each small step teaches the brain, I do what I say. That is self-trust. Self-trust is rare gold. With self-trust, time feels larger. With self-trust, money feels simpler. With self-trust, the nervous system quiets, and a quiet system spends better, asks better, and plans better. Add one kind promise to the self about timing. I take my step before checking for news or noise. This small promise keeps the morning clear. 5 minutes done early gives a sense of progress that colors the day. That sense of progress is a quiet magnet. It draws more progress toward it. If the day ahead looks crowded, choose an even smaller version of the step. 2 lines instead of 3, $1 instead of $5, a draft saved if not sent. The point is to keep the chain unbroken. Each link strengthens identity. I am a wise steward who moves in small, steady ways. Wealth grows inside that identity like a seed in good soil. Keep it simple, keep it kind, keep it daily. Now shape the room to help the night carry all this forward. A sanctuary is not about perfect decor. It is about cues that tell the body it is safe to rest. Choose one small area to clear: the top of the nightstand, the chair where a coat rests, the floor beside the bed. Clear that one area and allow the eyes to land there with ease. Dim the lights. Let footsteps slow, as if walking through soft grass. If there is a scent that calms, lavender, a light citrus, clean air from an open window, let it accompany the hour. If stretching soothes, trace a few slow arcs with the arms, or roll the shoulders until they sigh. Switch the mind from bright screens to soft words or silence if possible. If words help, choose a gentle line that can loop at low volume. Peace fills this room. I am safe to receive. Prosperity grows as I rest. Keep it soft enough that the body can drift without strain. If silence is kinder, let silence be the teacher. Set a symbol for growth. It can be a small jar, a smooth stone, a simple candle, unlit if preferred, a tiny plant. Place it where it can be seen upon waking. This object is a promise. Growth is living here. Touch it lightly and say, "This room is a cradle for growth." The phrase is more than poetry. It is instruction to the system. A system that expects safety relaxes sooner and repairs better. Better repair means a clearer day tomorrow, and a clearer day invites clearer choices with money and work. Let the body move through a short closing ritual that repeats each night. It could be as simple as this: tidy one thing, dim one light, breathe 3 slow cycles with longer exhales, speak one affirmation, place one note for tomorrow, touch the growth symbol, and lie down with a hand over the heart. Rituals tell the deeper mind, now we rest. With time, the body will respond faster, like a trusted friend who knows the cue. If there is noise outside or inside, meet it with steadiness. Say, all of life can be my teacher, and tonight my teacher is rest. Listen for a softer sound below the noise, the sound of breath, the hum of a quiet room, the soft weight of blankets. Let those sounds carry attention. Attention is a boat. Choose the gentle current. Offer a final blessing to the bed and the body. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for repairing me. Thank you for carrying me to a kinder tomorrow. Gratitude is a key that turns the lock of sleep. When the lock turns, the door opens and the night does its good work. Let this closing weave all the threads together. The day has been met with care. The nervous system has learned that safety is near. Gratitude has turned the gaze to what is present. Worthiness has been nurtured with a soft hand and truthful words. Stewardship has given identity a calm shape. The mind has carried a gentle picture of success, and the body has felt that picture as warmth and ease. One small step is set for morning. The room has been shaped to help rest. All of these are not grand gestures. They are quiet acts of love. Quiet acts of love reshape lives. Now breathe and bless the night. Bless health. Bless kind ideas that arrive in their own good time. Bless right doors that open without pushing. Bless fair pay and fair exchanges. Bless giving and receiving in balanced measure. Bless simple joy. Let the out-breath lengthen and carry any last edge out of the muscles. The heart can smile a little inside the chest, the face can soften, the belly can let go. Speak softly as if teaching the inner child the most loving truth. I sleep in peace, wealth grows in peace. Pause. I am open to inspired ideas. Pause. Prosperity flows through my life with ease. Let these words rest inside like warm stones by a river. They do not need to be repeated many times. They need to be held with care. In the morning, the one tiny step will be there to greet the waking mind. That step will be simple. Simple steps taken with calm and dignity build a strong path. On that path, worry becomes smaller. On that path, clarity becomes normal. On that path, wealth is not a chase. It is a flow that meets a ready steward. Let this be the gentle verdict of the night. Growth is already taking place. The body heals as the mind softens. The mind clears as the body rests. Choices tomorrow will rise from a kinder inner ground. With each night carried in this way, the ground becomes richer, the roots grow deeper, and the harvest becomes more steady. There is no need to force. Trust the process you have begun. Trust the love you give yourself. Trust the small steps. Trust the calm. The universe meets this kind of trust with matching support. As the last words drift across the room, close with a quiet promise. I will treat myself with dignity. I will move in small, steady steps, and I will welcome generous flow that matches my integrity. Let the breath carry the promise into every cell. Lay the head down. Let the heart rest. Let the night hold everything. Peace is here, and with peace, wealth multiplies in the most natural way through care, clarity, and love.